You know, there are moments when I just don't feel like leaving, you know. I want to tell you something. Listen to this one. Everybody knows that the Holy Sanzer was just so holy in fire. And there was a big Rebbe in his time, he was called the Gute Yid, the good Jew, real good Jew. You know, friends, sometimes my heart is bleeding. I want to show kids what a Jew is, and I don't have anybody to show. That's the truth. Whom do we have to show? We can show our little children who are still good, but then they grow up and I don't know what happens to them. But anyway, there was one holy Yidele, he was called a Gute Yid, good Jew. The world called him the good Jew. So the Holy Sanzer was accustomed that once a year he would be Shabbos with the Gute Yid. So you can imagine Shabbos, what is going on there, you know, Friday night, the dancing to greet the Shabbos, and then the Feastele. You know, I want to tell you by the good Yid, they never knew if they ate or not, because while they were eating, they were so high on Shabbos that they never knew exactly did we eat already or not, you know? So they always had to have a special Yidele there who was not so high. He should tell them if they ate or not, because they didn't remember. So there was the Gute Yid. Yeah. Anyway, so then the story is, the Feastele was over, and then the Sanzer and the Gute Yid walked into the Gute Yid's private little house, and they were talking for hours. Then suddenly the Holy Sanzer says to the Gute Yid says to the Holy Sanzer, Holy Sanzer, you're a fire from heaven, you're an angel, you don't have to sleep, but I'm a simple human being. If I don't go to sleep now, I just won't be able to celebrate Shabbos tomorrow morning. I have to pray. So please don't be angry with me, but really I have to go to sleep. So the Holy Sanzer says, you know, I'm so sorry, really please forgive me. I'm really not considerate. Forgive me. He says good Shabbos, and in those days was accustomed to kiss the Holy Master's hand. He kissed his hand. He walks out. And the Gute Yid begins to concentrate, you know, before he goes to sleep, to say God is one. Suddenly the door opens, the Sanzer is back. He pretends he forgot the whole thing, sits down again, and again they talk for a few hours. Finally the Gute Yid says, Holy Sanzer, you are fire from heaven, you're an angel, you don't have to sleep. But I'm a simple human being. If I don't go to sleep now, I'll really crack up. I just don't have strength anymore. I gotta go to sleep. So the Sanzer says, really, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm so inconsiderate of me. Please forgive me. He walks out. The Gute Yid says, please close the door tight, because I'm sure he'll be right back. So sure enough, 2 seconds later, the Holy Sanzer tries to open the door to come back. So the Sanzer is standing on the other side of the door with his followers, and he says, you know something? I really know the truth that he has to go to sleep. And I really know the truth that I should leave. But I just can't.